The night was cold, bitterly cold. The kind of cold that creeps past the layers of coats and scarves, cutting straight to the soul. I remember sitting at a red light, my hands gripping the wheel, the heater humming softly in the car. And there he was, standing alone on the corner. His clothes hung loose on his frame, frayed and worn, and in his hand, a tattered cardboard sign. Anything helps. I'll be honest with you. My first instinct wasn't mercy, it was comfort. I wanted to look away, to focus on the warmth of my car, the thought of home. But the light, oh, that red light, it seemed to last forever. And in that stillness, there it was. The tug in the heart that you and I both know. The one that whispers, what if that were you? Forgotten, unseen. So I rolled down the window, handed him a protein shake I had in the car, and asked his name. He looked at me not just with gratitude, but with a kind of surprise, and said, "Thank you. You're the first person to ask me that all day." As I drove away, I thought about that man, about how easy it is to pass by, to let the world's noise blind us to the need standing right in front of us. And in that moment, I realized something. There is power in mercy. Not just in grand gestures, but in simple human moments. A name, a touch, a word. Now imagine this. You've been forgotten. Not just overlooked, but avoided. People don't meet your eyes. They cross the street when they see you coming. Your own family won't embrace you. Every door is closed. Every voice whispers your name like a curse. Unclean. This was the life of a leper. To be a leper wasn't just to be sick. It was to be invisible, untouchable. But one day, this man hears of a teacher, a healer, someone who they say can do the impossible. And so with a courage born of desperation, he steps forward toward the crowd, toward the whispers and the glares. He falls to his knees before Jesus. And he says, "Lord, if you are willing, you can make me clean." What happens next is extraordinary. Jesus doesn't step back. He doesn't recoil. He reaches out. He touches the man and says, "I am willing. Be clean." My friends, this story is not just about a miracle. It's about the heart of mercy. Mercy that sees what the world refuses to see. Mercy that doesn't ask, what did this man do to deserve his suffering? But instead asks, how can I restore him? And isn't this the essence of the gospel? When Jesus said, "Blessed are the merciful, for they shall receive mercy," he wasn't just encouraging kindness. He was challenging the values of the world then and now. Mercy isn't weakness. Mercy is courage. Courage to see, to act, to heal. Mercy is love in action. The word mercy in the original Greek, elemones, means more than pity. It's a compassion so deep, so real that it moves you to act. Jesus didn't just feel sorry for the leper, he touched him. He restored not only the man's body, but his humanity. When was the last time you saw someone in need? Did you step in or did you step away? Mercy isn't always comfortable. It asks us to enter another's pain. Number 2, mercy is revolutionary. In Jesus' time, lepers were untouchable. They were outcast, cursed, forgotten, and yet Jesus, God himself, touched the untouchable. Why? Because mercy doesn't see labels, it sees souls. Who are the lepers in your world? The people society has cast aside. Maybe it's the homeless man on the corner. Or maybe it's the coworker with no one to talk to. Or maybe it's someone in your own family. Mercy asks us to see them as God sees them. Number 3, mercy transforms us. It transforms us. Here's something beautiful. Mercy doesn't just change others, it changes us. Science tells us that acts of compassion release chemicals in the brain that bring us joy. It's as if God designed us to flourish when we practice mercy. When Jesus said, "Blessed are the merciful, for they shall receive mercy," he wasn't just promising us heaven. He was showing us how mercy heals our hearts right here, right now. So this week, I challenge you. Find one act of mercy to practice. Speak a kind word to someone who feels invisible. Offer a helping hand. Write down the name of someone who needs mercy from you and give it. Because mercy isn't weakness. It's the greatest strength there is. It's the courage to see, to love, and restore. Lord, thank you for your mercy that meets us in our brokenness. Help us to reflect your heart in the way we live, love, and serve. Give us the courage to show mercy to those who need it most and to ourselves. Amen. Now go, be merciful, and watch how it transforms the world and your soul.